Hello students, today we will do Social Science, Geography, Chapter 8, Settlement, Transport and Communication. In this chapter, we will understand the concept of settlements, various types of transport and communication. Without wasting time, let's begin our chapter. Early humans led a nomadic life and dependent on nature for shelter, food, and clothing. With time, early humans learned new skills. The early settlement came up near the river where crops could conveniently grow. Started living in a cluster to protect themselves from animals, and these clusters further become the settlement. What is settlement? A place where people live and interact with each other and carry out various activities is called settlement. People carry on various activities to make a living and to be comfortable. The location and the growth of settlement depend on certain factors. The actual place where the people decide to settle is called a site. The site chosen for the development of settlement depend on various factors. People prefer to live in plains rather than in mountain areas, as it is easier to construct their building and to grow crop on the plain land. Transport and communication are developed which encourage trade in plains. Water is needed for agriculture, personal need, and other activities, so people want to settle near the water resources. Even ancient civilization like Mesopotamia, Egypt, Indus Valley developed near the rivers, as it facilitated trade and transport. Students, people settle in places with suitable climate and themselves and also for agriculture. People settle where it is easy to earn living near the mines, industrial areas and tourist spots. Moving ahead, the growth of a settlement depends on various factors. The first is availability of good network of transport and communication. Second is accessibility and availability of natural resources at that places. And the last is industrial growth of the region. There are two types of settlement. The first is temporary settlement and the second is permanent settlement. Let's see these settlement in details and let's understand it. Here is a difference between temporary and permanent settlement. Settlement that are occupied for a short period of time is temporary settlement, and the settlement where people build home to live in and occupy them for a long period of time is your permanent settlement. People practice hunting and gathering, shifting cultivation in temporary settlement, while on other hand, people practice manufacturing, trading and other services in permanent settlement. Due to climatic condition or circumstances, people need to change their homes in temporary settlement, while in permanent settlement, people build a permanent house and stay there for a long time. Moving ahead, permanent settlement. Permanent settlement are of two types. First is rural settlement and second is urban settlement. Now we will see these two types of settlement in detail with their diagrams. First we will see rural settlement. Villages and hamlets are known as rural settlement. People are mainly engaged in primary activities like agriculture, fishing, mining and animal rearing. On the basis of different shapes and patterns, the rural settlement is classified into 5 types. The first is your compact settlement, Second is your scattered settlement. Third, linear settlement. Fourth, radial settlement. And the fifth one is circular settlement. We will first see the compact type of settlement. In first image, we can see it clearly that the houses are built close to each other. So this type of settlement is known as compact settlement. In second image, we can see only 3-4 houses which are built very far from each other. This type of settlement is known as scattered settlement. Now in the last image, we can see the houses are built parallel to a road on the either side. This type of settlement is known as linear settlement. Moving ahead, in next image, we can see radial type of settlement in which houses are built concentrated towards the center in a circular position. And in circular settlement, these settlements are found near the ponds in which the pond is surrounded by the houses in a circular format. Moving ahead, we will see urban settlement. It is a settlement in which a majority of people are engaged in secondary and tertiary economic activities such as trade, industry, commerce, and administration. It is known as urban settlement. Urban settlement can be classified on the basis of economic and administrative functions they perform. They can be classified as follows. The first is mining town. Here, mining is the main occupation. Next, commercial town. There are centers for processing and marketing of goods. Next, port town. They are developed because of their strategic location as a port for trade. Moving ahead, the next is administrative town. They are the capital cities of countries, states, and provinces like New Delhi. Moving further towards the defense towns, these are the center of military activities like army headquarters, naval dockyards, and air bases. Next is cultural and religious town. They are the center of culture such as education, religion, and art. For example, Oxford University, Shantiniketan, and the Hollywood. Moving further, industrial town. The major function of industrial town is to produce and manufacture goods, for example, Jamshedpur and Ahmedabad. Next is market town. They are the collection and distribution of center of various goods. And the last is our tourist town. Caters and recreational needs of the people. For example, Kovalam in Kerala is known for its beaches. Darjeeling and Shimla are known for its hill stations. Now we will see how urban and rural peoples are just independent on each other. The villages provide food grains, fruits, vegetables, and milk to the urban dwellers. Villages also provide daily labor to the town people. Towns and cities provide industrial goods that are required by the villagers. They offer employment opportunities, better education and medical facilities, and entertainment facilities to the people from the villages. This is it for the module 1. Rest we will continue in module 2. Thank you.